remember the guy that went to Japan and just caused issues? The man himself, Johnny Somali, that went around Japan and just like basically disrespected every single individual they went by. And because of the culture of Japan and how like nice they are, they didn't really do anything much until he really screwed up and did something really illegal. Well, now he went to a different country and fucked around and found out, and I kind of want to take a look at that. I haven't seen this. Ooh, that looks like a guy getting fucked, dude. Ooh.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So once again, we're going to be talking about the controversial kick streamer Johnny Somali, who is the definition of a nuisance streamer. Someone whose entire content revolves around doing IRL streams where they go around harassing random citizens for content. They are hoping to get reactions out of people, whether it's to annoy them, upset them, or even get them to fight them. It is all for content. Ooh. Johnny Somali is the definition of F around and find out. And over the years, he has upped the risks of all of his public stunts, getting to a point where the consequences of effing around are getting a lot more serious. And that's what we're going to cover in this video. So recently, Johnny Somali has gone to Israel, of all places. And in a recent clip filmed by himself, he would harass a female police officer, and it would backfire very, very poorly. Now, before...
Man, he thought he was still in a place where... Man, I'm gonna be real. Like, this man is gonna get himself killed if he keeps doing this shit. Any nuisance streamer, like, I think they're just like, in their head, they're like children. I feel like everybody watching this stream is just waiting for this guy to get hurt. And I think that the streaming side should just ban them off the site as soon as these things happen, because this is just like, everybody knows what's going on. And if you ban them off, if they can't, like, they're attention star, they're doing anything for attention. That's why they're doing these crazy things in public. If you're like removing their attention, like where they get their attention when they're this attention starved, you're gonna maybe save their life. And I think more sites should just get them off like as soon as possible.
Before we get into this recent clip, let's give a little history of Johnny Somali. So he is someone, like I said, who's been a nuisance streamer for many years, but he got the most attention when he went to Japan, where he was doing many different streams, going around harassing random Japanese citizens, doing anything, whether it was racism or filming himself committing literal crimes to get the attention of people in the hope of making content that could go viral because it's pissing people off and it's really shameful behavior.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki?
This is so cringe, man. Holy shit.
You know why you do this? Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know.
Like, this guy is just minding his own business. He's tired. He's probably worked like a 15-hour shift and he's about to get home. And this guy is sitting here screaming Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Pearl Harbor. Like, what are he's probably super confused and like annoyed, like the fact that this guy is constantly nagging him when he wants to just chill out. And he is so respectful, because obviously anybody, if he did this in New York, let's say somebody, even if they don't even care about all of the things he's screaming out, if somebody comes out with you in the subway and starts screaming at you random shit, you're gonna be annoyed. You're not gonna be as passive as this. This guy's just too respectful.
You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki? We're gonna do again. What? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We do again.
Oh my god, I'm cringing so much.
Now, there's really nothing that's off limits to Johnny Somali. He's overall just a creep. He will do and say anything to produce content, whether it's harassing the elderly, harassing women, or even in some cases, harassing children.
I'm a minor.
I'm a minor too.
You're what?
Same.
What?
Ah, you're a minor. Seriously.
This This is so
Yeah,
weird.
Johnny Somali absolutely hates people who shares that clip because it's quite a terrible look for him. And yes, for people in my audience wondering, he is an anti as well who has claimed that anime fans are pedos and things like that. And yet he has made those statements to real life minors. But anyways, we know Johnny Somali will do anything for content, and he's also filmed himself committing crimes, doing things very antagonistically to people to get a response. And after a couple of months in Japan, he finally was getting the real responses he wanted, and that was Japanese citizens who were fed up and were actually physically fighting back.
I'm impressed that he got out. I thought he was going to be in prison for a while, but I guess that Japan didn't want to pay the taxes to keep him in jail, but he should have been in jail for a few years.
Against Johnny Somali, whether it was a couple of light kerfluffles like a slap or a choke, people started reacting that way to Johnny Somali because, let's face it, they were way too patient with him. The Japanese society is very patient with foreigners like him, and it took a lot for these people to start to crack and actually do something about him. And eventually we got this absolutely golden clip back in September. I can't show it because I can't show fighting and violence and blood on YouTube, but I will describe this clip. So Johnny Somali here.
This guy is a Westerner, and these two dumbasses were being annoying in public. This guy turned around and he gave them one sucker punch each, and they lost their camera on the floor. That's what happened.
And his goon cameraman would approach.
They were being annoying, and somebody that was not Japanese responded the correct way.
Well. And with just 2 punches,
because he was harassing them,
this man would knock out Johnny Somali.
Somebody's annoying you, shouldn't go physical violence. Like if somebody's harassing you, that's a different case.
Then watching Johnny Somali's camera spin around to the ground and then show a bloodied and trembling Johnny Somali struggling to get back up on his feet after getting KO'd by this man. It was absolutely beautiful. And then afterwards, Kick would ban him. Just delightful, of course.
Look at the amount of likes.
Kick would unban him. That's just kind of how things go. Kick never really permanently bans anyone. But moving forward, eventually Johnny Somali would get arrested for a second time. This time another trespassing type event where he was doing an unauthorized kick stream in a restaurant, and eventually he would be charged and then of course sentenced, because in Japan their conviction rate is about 99%. So if you are charged with a crime, you're likely going to be found guilty, and that's what Johnny Somali was found in this case. He was found guilty, forced to pay a fine, and most importantly, deported. Now, a lot of people said, no, they should have thrown the book and put him in jail or prison for 3 years, which I think having Japanese citizens have to use their taxpayer dollars to house.
I agree. I said this earlier. I agree. Like, I think using Japanese taxpayers' money to keep this guy alive is not the play. Just find him and throw him out of the country. That's the best play.
Johnny Somali and give him,
even though it'd be nice to like put him in jail,
a couple years would be a waste of their money. The best thing to do was
clearly didn't teach him anything,
and that's what they did. However, Johnny Somali would quickly move on to a new place to annoy people. So Johnny Somali and some of his friends would go to Thailand, and they would find out pretty quickly that they're not as patient and as nice to annoying foreigners as they were in Japan. And very quickly they found out that doing things like this, stealing food and trying not to pay for it, and disrespecting the locals would not go over very well, where they were approached by a lot of people who were not having it. And you can see, as his demeanor shows, he was instantly backing down and was afraid. However, Johnny Somali would find a new place to go, and that's Israel. Now, I don't know if you know.
Why in his right mind, his mind isn't right, but how did his dumbass mind think that Israel was the place? Like, why would you go there out of every single spot in the world? Why Israel? Oh my God.
What's going on in the world? But Israel's probably not the best place to go if you are a nuisance streamer. I think that is genuinely putting yourself at risk.
Place.
And of course, nobody feels
my
sorry
final
for Johnny
destination.
Somali. In fact, most people are watching, waiting for something bad to happen to him. And you can see some of the annoying antics he was doing over the week.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most people watching him are just waiting for him to get killed. Like, seriously. They're sitting there having fun whenever shit happens. When nothing happens to him, They don't care. And that's why he keeps on taking things step by step further and further. Because nobody gives a shit about him until he's doing something stupid that will end up getting him hurt.
Weeks like this.
Relax, relax, relax. Relax, I'm a journalist. I am a journalist. I am a journalist. Show me where the hidden tunnel's at. Show me where the hidden tunnel's at.
He's talking about the Jew tunnels in New York. Goes to fucking Israel and screams about show me where the hidden tunnels are. Bro, this man is a character. What? He goes far beyond. Yo, giving me great.
He claims he's a journalist in this bit, which honestly, as annoying as he might be, maybe he is a journalist, because honestly, we've been dealing with journalists in the gaming scene recently, and they're just as annoying as Johnny Somali, just as narcissistic. So maybe that is the most appropriate thing he has labeled himself. A journalist. Interesting. However, this is just more annoying stuff. He's trying to get attention, hoping something will happen that'll make for a good clip to go viral. Unfortunately, he would get just that, but with a different clip, where he is harassing a female police officer, and it'll backfire very quickly. So let's give this a watch.
Oh, you a bad bitch.
Bro, you look at these people. You look at these soldiers right here, these police officers. They don't look like police officers that fucks around. How did you, with your right mind, go to them and start fucking around like this? I don't get it. Like, you're stupid.
You a bad bitch.
Look at them.
I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You ain't gotta work for these niggas no more. Bitch, I'll change your life. Nigga, fuck it, Jesus. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the...
This was the moment. This was the moment any reasonable person would have walked away. You can see things are escalating very quickly. He could have gotten away with this. He could have walked away. But no, Johnny Somali, in the pursuit of content, would continue to escalate this situation until we get this right here.
I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk.
Welcome to Israel.
Okay, I'll go.
Look at chat. Look at this chat.
This
They are waiting for this all the time.
right here.
Look at his chat.
Okay, I'll go. What the fuck?
Spit on them. They're laughing. See, they're really happy about this.
I'm in the sidewalk.
And this is what I mean. He's a tension star individual that only gets attention when he's spurging like this in public and harassing people. And they're only waiting for him to get attacked.
What are you doing? Okay, Karen,
And now they're celebrating, having fun.
I'm going, nigga. What the fuck? Film it. Okay. Oh, shit. What am I going to jail for? America. I'm from America.
He's saying
Like
right
that
there,
matters.
I'm from America. Stop. I'm from America. We do not claim you, Johnny Somali. Do not use the name
Like
of
that
America to
matters.
try to save yourself, buddy. You did this to yourself. Now, hilariously, there's...
Often that might even be worse. I'm gonna be real. If you scream, I'm from America, and while you're getting arrested, you might get pissed off that police officer even more. So this is not the play.
Actually, another angle of the Johnny Somali arrest here in Israel. It is absolutely hilarious. We have multiple POVs of Johnny Somali being
Same goes
not
for every
only
country, by the way.
taken away in first-person perspective, but also from
Get
a
him
side
out.
perspective
Yep.
right here that made
Throw
for
him out of
the
there.
thumbnail of this video and a hilarious shot of Johnny Somali getting carried away
True
like a little
given.
baby. Let's see this right here. So there he is, initially getting taken.
Though you're dragging
And
him.
you can tell he's kind of resisting.
Yeah,
And eventually they just scoop him up.
yeah, throw him in. Just throw him right in. There we go. You carry like a little baby. Oh yeah, just throw him in the car. Yeah, you're going to jail,
That's
buddy.
embarrassing, dude. That is embarrassing. But yeah, Johnny Somali, he's effing around and finding out, okay? And of course, the next day, Johnny Somali would address the public after they've seen his arrest. He wants to clear the air and make people know that he is not a creep in any sort of a way. Let's see this.
There's a lot of fake news, fake media narrative.
What is he, John
They're trying to
Donald
bury
Trump?
me like I'm Trump. They're saying that I was arrested last night for sexually harassing a female officer. Do I look like someone who's to sexually harass anybody?
Yeah.
Pause. This is not going to look good. So he said, do I look like a guy who would harass these women? This was a clip from literally the day before. Him interacting with a female here.
Bitch, don't touch me, bitch. Don't touch me, bitch. I'm from America, bitch. Don't touch me. I'm from America, bitch. Don't touch me. I'll slap that ass. I'll grab it too. Donald Trump told me grab it by the pussy. I'll grab that too. Stop playing with me, bitch. I'll grab you. I'll grab it by the pussy right here, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm a different type of journalist. I'm a different type of journalist. There's a lot of...
Yeah, there's really not much you have to say about
I'm surprised
that
he's
one.
still
That is,
alive. I'm not gonna
pretty
lie.
much Johnny Somali.
I think he's rolling the luck dice. Like, I feel like somebody... I feel like most of the time you act like this somewhere else, you just dead. Like, I don't get it.
He's lucky, honestly, that what happened with the actual confrontation with the law enforcement in Israel was all that happened, because he was really pushing the limits, and pushing the limits in a place that's not like Japan, where they have a lot more tolerance for someone like him and patience for him. They seem to be a lot less tolerant of what Johnny Somali... It's not the first clip of Johnny Somali and his goons getting in trouble in Israel, and he is really pushing the envelope here. And you know what? As always, with anything that happens to Johnny Somali, absolutely nobody feels sorry for him at all, okay? And I know he's trying to attack people that are making videos about him, but it's inevitable. It's a part of the content cycle. Everyone knows Johnny Somali exists to be the example of effing around and finding out, and people don't care about the effing around. They care about the finding out. People are most interested in the finding out.
Right.
And seeing Johnny Somali
That's
get
the
what
content.
he deserves when he's acting like a jerk in public places. And I will guarantee this is not the last time we're going to see this happen. But of course, the stakes are being raised higher and higher. He's trying to entertain people. And eventually, just like any other form of entertainment, you got to keep upping the ante and making it go bigger and bigger and bigger. And with this case, the consequences are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're going to see some more finding out.
I want him to come to Eastern Europe. You want him to get shanked on like the cam? Like what? Dude, he's going to get bashed instantly. Eastern women is going to kill him. It's not going to be the men. The women are going to kill him.
Going to do it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, this guy is an absolute weirdo in every way, and he's a nuisance. He's annoying as hell, and everybody doing the same things as him are annoying. They should just get banned off the platform, because they're just doing this for attention. They're gonna get murdered. He would be suplexed by 5'6" blonde girl. Brother, he's a skinny little dude. He's a skinny small guy. And I'm gonna be real, like, he's a skinny man, and I'm gonna be real. Like Eastern European women, even Nordic women, some Nordic women, brother, they can slap you. They can slap you. They can take an object. They can beat you up. They'll give you a sucker punch as well. They don't give a shit. They can lift you up and throw you away. They don't care. Like, even if they are skinny, they're big, they are like tall or small, they'll fuck you up. So if this guy came here and acted like an idiot, people would respond like him being an idiot. They wouldn't take this shit. And the problem is that I think that, I don't know how Israelis are, but just generally, I'm surprised he's alive. That's why I wanted to go. You just wanted to get care like everybody else in this chat. But yeah, I think they should just ban him. Like, I don't know, this guy's going to get seriously hurt. And I think once he does, like, people are just going to laugh and they forget about him. Like, that's literally what it is. And it's tragic. It is tragic. But yeah, this is annoying as hell. And I feel bad for anybody that has to deal with this, man. Hope they shut this guy down soon enough.